waiting for this beautiful face to show up. I'm like, I want to see.
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah, get out of here.
I'm in my daughter's room, and she's moving out.
Okay.
Everything is chaos in here, so.
Oh, that's the story of my life.
You know how it is. So how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm so happy that we're finally doing this. Like,
I know,
my God.
I can't believe it.
Like, let's reschedule. But you're just farther along anyway, so I'm just like, well, it doesn't matter, whatever.
Well, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I still got a long way to go, but I'm proud of what I've accomplished.
Yeah, right. Well, what you've accomplished, like, even just like how far you've come, like, internally, you know, like the shift that you've made, like, to be working as hard as you are. I have seen you go through struggles. I have seen you overcome them. Like, it's not like it's just been like smooth sailing and you're like, everything's easy and I'm just like happy. And no, you've had your moments, you know, and you've overcome it. So
doing a whole lot better with everything.
But I want to know, like, okay, like, I just want to real quick, like, because I am going to share this in the group and stuff. I want to say, like, this is our transformation tribe, like, and this is Patsy, and she's caught the fire, and she is like been losing weight. How much have you lost so far, and in how long?
As of this morning, it was 23 pounds.
Yeah.
And, well, I started the end of February.
Yeah.
But really put it forth, I guess, probably the first week in March. So, because I was getting used to it and everything. So I'm going to say probably the first week in March, and I'm down 23 pounds. I'm so excited. I haven't been this small in years. See my shirt? My shirt.
Yes.
It says, love yourself.
That's what I want to hear. It's awesome. So I want to ask you too, like, where were you before you found my program, before you saw my, like, story, and what was going on?
I would lose a pound or two here, and I would just struggle. And I don't know what it was. I don't know how you got on my phone, my Facebook. I can't tell you. You just popped up, and I said, well, who's this? And I said, and I got to looking at it, and I said, well, she kind of looks normal. Let me look at this. And because a lot of them don't look normal. You can tell they don't look normal. They look fake. But to me, you look normal. And when I looked at your picture, before picture, I see me. I see the hurt in your eyes and in that I felt. And I said, I want to look like she does now. Except I'm a little taller than you. But,
I love it.
So, and then that's when I started asking you questions about it and decided to take the plunge, and it has been great. Not only have I lost 23 pounds in less than a month, I am sleeping a whole lot better. And I also used to take 2 Prilosec, which is stomach medicine, a day. I would take one in the morning, eat Tums all day long, and take one at night. I just take one in the morning now.
Okay.
And I don't have any issues.
Good.
All day long. And I know it has to do with the tea, because that's all I was doing.
That's what was going to be my next question, is share with us, like, everything you're using.
Oh,
and I want to hear it all. Like, what else are you using?
Just the tea alone, and watching and going by your diet has changed the way my stomach, my body is reacting. Like I said, I don't have to take 2 stomach medicines and eat Tums all day long like I did before. And that's a blessing right there.
Too. Yeah.
I found out I really enjoy going to the bathroom.
Don't we? Like, wow.
I didn't realize that I needed to go that much. And it's like, you know, when you go once, twice a week, and then all of a sudden, hello, I feel wonderful. You feel so much better.
Yeah.
And on top of that, the stomach medicine that I'm doing away with, except for the one, and sleeping better, and I just feel better.
Nice. And
going by the diet, the low carb, watching that and everything, and having my one cheat day, and it's like,
that's what I'm like. She didn't say that.
When I get to my cheat day, I'm like, oh, do I really want to cheat? I'm
Yeah.
doing so good. And it's like, on my cheat day, I was like, okay, I want a pizza.
Mm-hmm.
I got a thin crust supreme pizza, and I ate it, and it was so good. I didn't eat it all. I shared it with my husband,
Yeah.
but it was like, it was so good. Even though I cheated good, I thought.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but
I
and then
could have went with the pan crust, you know.
well, yeah, and you could, but it's like, but like, how did that like how did it serve you through the next week? Taking
I
that,
was fine.
yeah,
I
like
was
smooth
fine.
sailing, and it's like that's what it's all about. Is like it's not about going overnight into this like health guru, like oh my god, like I sit and eat nothing but salad all day. No, it's real. It's real life. Like we still want to have
Right.
a slice of pizza. We still, you know. And the idea with off days, you can just go ballistic, like you whatever, you know. But it's your choice, like what you choose to do with that day. But it is your choice, and it's a
Right.
free. You're free to go and enjoy, indulge, guilt free, right? And that not only resets your metabolism, but it also resets you mentally and emotionally. So
True.
you're just like ready to rock the next week. You're like, whatever, I got my cravings out of the way and I'm good.
Exactly. And you would be
good.
so proud of me. Of course, with the way we're working now, we're doing shifts.
Uh-huh.
And I go in at 6 in the morning. So it's kind of rough. But so they brought donuts in for everybody.
Uh-huh.
Come over, Patsy, you want a donut? And I look at him and said, no, thank you. I'm good.
Yes.
Which I was fine. I was fine.
Yeah.
And then I just grabbed my water and started drinking it because I was like, oh, I really want that donut. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't want that donut. But I think without the tea, I would have ate 2 donuts,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know. But
And
I was able to say, no, I don't want it. It's kind of like that day I was telling you. I came home from work and I had a bad day.
I remember.
And I didn't want nothing but Oreo cookies. And I wanted to get my husband's stash. And when I came in the house and I changed clothes, I looked at Facebook. And the first thing I seen was you talking about your whys. Why you want to do this? And I almost busted out crying. But I said, no, I don't want them Oreos. No. Mm.
You know what's pretty crazy to say is that that day that I did that live, I was having a hard day and I didn't want to do the live. I was like, I'm just gonna skip it today. Never mind. Like, but I was like, no, Angie, you go do your live. Go do it. They need it. Like they need you. Like you got to be there. So I did, and look, if I hadn't, maybe you would have, you know, like
probably so.
No, maybe not. But still, like, I mean, it mattered, you know, and so it's pretty. That was like a goosebumps moment for me because I was like, oh no, never miss a live. I was like, nah.
Yeah, yeah, I needed it. I really did.
Yeah.
And now, since it's doing so well for me, I decided to go with the drops too.
Yep, I wanted to hear. I wanted to hear.
I started that.
Awesome.
And it's helping. It's helping a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm like, forget to eat almost.
That's what Sabrina was saying. She's like, this is kind of nuts. She's like, I don't know. Like, I need to like force myself to eat. And her sister went and bought some. I was like, oh my God. It was like, yes, I know it's like that, but I love even more hearing from other people. Like, I don't want to just be up here on my soapbox, like, buy the drops and the drops are great. And I'm not even hungry. And you guys are like, yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
No.
But it's true. It's
You're
true.
feeling it. Yes. You're feeling it.
It does work.
Yeah.
And it makes you, I don't know, it's eating the new way or adjusting. I'm not like wanting potatoes and bread. It's strange. I'm kind of wanting broccoli and green beans. I love green beans.
Were you able to find any?
Not yet. I still got a little bit, but I'm on the lookout. It's kind of like toilet paper.
On the hunt for those green beans.
True. But it's I'm not craving that stuff anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I
So,
mean it's funny because we get to our off day, like during the week sometimes I'll have like my cravings. I'm like,
mhm,
oh, little like, oh, see somebody eating pizza on TV, or I'm like, oh, looks good. And then
mhm.
like the off day comes and I'm like, oh my God, I don't want anything. It's
Right. It's,
like nothing sounds appetizing. I'm like, damn it,
exactly.
come
Exactly.
on. Like this is a one day. Like I should want everything right now and I want
I
nothing.
know. Yeah, that is true.
Like but it's
But
yeah, because we're drinking the tea, taking the drops, and we're personally using like NRG and all of that. So it's like
mhm,
like we just it's crazy. Like and the diet itself like just suppresses your appetite and it stabilizes your blood sugar. Like so you're just like you're pretty much smooth sailing compared to like other things that I've personally tried like for weight loss. I don't know about you, but like other things I tried, I was struggling, I was
oh,
hungry,
yes.
it was a nightmare. And I'm like, how can I
Mhm.
keep this up? That
Like
and like
Weight Watchers and counting carbs or counting your
having to count
calories. Oh,
everything, having to watch portions. We don't do any of that. We just have
right.
a list
No,
and we're
I
like,
can
yes
put,
and no.
that's right, half my plate green beans if I want to.
Yeah. Yep.
But the other half, protein.
Yeah.
But
So
no, this is one thing. I have lost more weight on this past month than I have on any diet.
hmm
And it really is,
you're not the first person to say that. Do you realize
it's
that? And I've had we had Cheda Reyes. She also said in her first 3 weeks, which she went on to lose 60 pounds on the plan
right.
with the tea. And she said that in her first 3 weeks. She said, this is the most weight I've ever lost in such a short
Mhm.
amount of time and on the easiest plan. Like,
Exactly.
like,
Exactly. And it's like, I enjoy eating what I'm eating.
mm-hmm.
I don't feel like I'm depriving myself. If it's something I want, hey, I'll have it on my cheat day. Just wait a day or two.
Yep.
And
Write it
I'm,
down. Yeah.
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
I'm surprising myself, really.
Yeah, that's
So,
exactly what happened when I was losing. I was like, really? Really? Like it was the week went like that and I had an off day and then my results are like this and I'm like, I can
mhm.
keep doing this and get to like whatever I want, like whatever goal I want to achieve, I can just keep going like this and I'll get there.
It's
I was
kind
like,
of like, right. Well, the first time I weighed, and then I did the tea for a few days, and I thought, well, I'm gonna wait just to see if anything happened. I was down 4 pounds within like 2, 3 days. I'm like, what?
yeah.
I had to jump back on the scale 4 or 5 different times to make sure it was right. It's like somebody who's pregnant that keeps taking pregnancy tests to see if it's possible. I had to keep jumping back on the scale just to see. And then it kept going down. And I'm like, yes.
Yeah. I love it. It's so awesome. So I wanted to like last thing I want to know is what is like the advice you can give to other members here in the tribe and also other people that just are watching this, because I'm going to share it too publicly, but I just want
Okay.
it, that's okay with you, but I just want
That's fine. That's
'cause
fine.
I know you mentioned that if somebody in your shoes in your position can do this, like
Okay. I ain't going to tell everybody this, but I'll tell the tribe. I'm 50 years old. I just turned 50 years old in October. I've had a knee replacement. I've had a hip replacement, and I'm a big woman. Used to be.
used to be.
Used to be. But now I'm 23 pounds down within a month. I can do this. If I can do this with my issues, anybody can do it. You have to, for one, you have to really want it in your heart. You got to really want it. It's something you commit to. And another thing is you got to get your mind right. If you don't think positive and think positive things of yourself, it won't ever work for anything. You can do it. If I could do it, anybody can. So I'm just tickled.
Me too. I think it's just awesome.
It doesn't matter if you're 30 or 50. If you want it bad enough, you can do it. You can do it.
Yep.
Put your heart and soul into it and get her done.
Yeah. Exactly. Get her done. That's
Get her done.
exactly how it is.
That's a Tennessee thing. Get her done.
I love it. Okay, well, I will not keep you too long, and I'll let you get to your family and everything and stay, healthy like you are and safe, during all of this. And
Oh, I will.
yeah, just thank you so much for taking the time
Oh,
to come on.
thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And we will keep in touch.
Yes. Yes. Okay. I'll see you around, Patsy.
Bye, Angie. Bye, everybody.